Hey, Michael here, back for a huge week in LEGO news. Disney, Wall-E and Eve, Spider-Verse collectible minifigures, our new sets coming from Fantastic Four and X-Men, new Botanicals and Harry Potter BrickHeadz. Plus, I break down the summer Sonic and Creator sets. And don't forget to check out the latest episode of my LEGO Masters recap podcast, TalkBricks Masters. This week I sit down with former contestants Steven and Jacob to break down this Hall of Fame finale. And you can listen to it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and more using the links below. And I'll kick off another round of the weekly giveaway. Just subscribe and leave a comment about this week's news. And of course, I'm back with LEGO deals from Amazon and across the web, so if you want to pick anything up to support the channel, there's links in the description below. First, at COSTCO, the LEGO Fountain Garden and Daffodils bundle is 56% off. At Amazon, the Boutique Hotel is 24% off. The Harry Potter Flying Fort Anglia is 36% off, and the Hogwarts Express and Hogsmeade Station is 32% off. From LEGO Star Wars, the Mosespa Podrace Diorama is 31% off, and the LEGO Technic Mars Crew Exploration Rover is 32% off. From Animal Crossing, Nook's Granny and Rosie's House is 29% off, and the LEGO Disney Maleficent's Dragon is 41% off. Over at LEGO, you can get the free Fortnite Adventure Peely and Cuddle Team Leader BrickHeadz with purchases over $130, as well as the Star Wars Camino training facility with purchases of the UCS Jango Fett Starship. Plus, all of the amazing August 1st releases are now available, including sets from Star Wars, Marvel, One Piece, and more. So if you want to pick up any of these new sets or any of the deals and support the channel, there's links to everything in the description below. Next up this week, we got the reveal of the LEGO Disney Wall-E and Eve with 811 pieces retailing for $70 on September 1st. The last buildable Wall-E we got came from LEGO Ideas in 2015, and while this one's quite a bit smaller, it's almost more refined. The front of the build opens up to reveal a compacted trash cube. He can be rolled along his treads, and the arms are posable along those tracks. Not to mention, this version comes with two more characters. First, we've got Eve with all those nice curved pieces and with similar posability to Wall-E. And by removing the front panel, you can place the boot inside. Next, we've got one of my favorite characters, Mo, who features the spinning brush. And there's even a small build for Hal the Cockroach. As a huge fan of the movie and these characters, I think this build is going to make a perfect display piece. Next in LEGO Marvel news, this week we got the reveal of the LEGO collectible minifigures Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. These will be coming out on September 1st for $5 each, or you can buy them in a 6-pack. As with recent series, there are 12 to collect, and they come on these fun transparent orange stands. First, of course, we've got Miles Morales in his updated suit, this time with his electricity power. And he also comes with an alternative head and hair and a spider. Next, we've got Spider-Gwen with arm printing and dual molded legs. Plus, she comes with an epic hairpiece and that printed tile. Next, we've got Peter B. Parker with the robe with dual molded legs, and his accessory is Mayday in a carrier. Next, we've got Spider-Man 2099 with the awesome cape piece. We also get another head and hair for Miguel O'Hara and his assistant hologram Lila. Next, we get the awesome Spider-Punk with his guitar and new mohawk. Plus, a new face and hairpiece for Hobie Brown. Next, we've got Spider-Man India, who looks epic with that new hairpiece. Plus, there's another head for Pravita Prabhakar, and he even comes with Spider-Cat. Next, we've got the Prowler, who looks great with that collar and mask, and he also features a new hairpiece and record. Next, we've got Spider-Byte with another awesome new helmet. Plus, she's got the alternate hairpiece and transparent limbs. Next, we've got Web-Slinger with a bunch of accessories, including the poncho. Plus, he even comes with Spider-Horse. Next, we've got Werewolf Spider-Man with tons of dual molding and that awesome tattered costume. Next, we've got Sun Spider, which was a character new for the movie with awesome printing. And I think that's a new hat. And finally, we've got Cyborg Spider-Woman with a very unique print and that great armor accessory. It's awesome to see them go back to Across the Spider-Verse and bring so many of these epic minifigures to life. Speaking of new minifigures, there's some images that have the internet talking. First up, at Comic-Con, LEGO gave out this poster recreating the giant-size X-Men comic and featuring some never-before-seen LEGO figures. We've gotten this Wolverine and Cyclops before, and Storm is similar to a previous version. But right front and center is Colossus, who we've never gotten in physical form before. And the design is even different than the version that came in Fortnite. At the bottom is another first-time minifigure for Thunderbird. But the one that has everyone talking is Nightcrawler, as he's been sought after but never come out before, which is making some people think we could be getting another X-Men set soon. But we also see this character featured in another Comic-Con poster, this time for Avengers Strange Tales, which seems to be a special for Disney+. And I can't help but notice the Pyro and awesome Sabretooth, plus Juggernaut, Howard the Duck, Atuma, White Tiger, and Tigra. So while it's hard to say for sure, it seems like this might be from this special. Over on social media, LEGO and Marvel posted this image to celebrate the Fantastic Four film's release, which recreates this poster they made for the film. At the center of the image, we see the 4 minifigures that came in the recent Fantastic Four vs. Galactus set, which was sadly the only set that we got from this movie. But tucked in the lower left is a fully realized Fantasticar, which honestly looks great. And there's even a build for the robot Herbie that we see in in the film. This build for Herbie and the Fantasticar has fans wondering. But this exact design for Herbie is also featured in an all-new short that LEGO posted to its YouTube channel, where the team faces off against Galactus. And while the short does feature the build for Herbie, it does not feature the Fantasticar, which doesn't necessarily take it off the table. And I'd love if the set came with a powered-up Human Torch like we saw in the short. But as always, we'll have to wait and see. Next from Botanicals, we got the reveal of the Bouquet of Pink Roses, with 789 pieces retailing for $60 on October 1st. And this is actually a direct sequel to the red bouquet we got last year. While the builds may seem like a simple recolor, there are some slight differences, and 33 less pieces. While it's hard to tell too much of a difference between the builds, it does seem that the center of the medium-sized roses is built a little differently. It's interesting to see LEGO continue this trend of recoloring sets, as we've seen with some of the Technic and Creator sets before. Next in Harry Potter news, today we also got the reveal of 2 new BrickHeadz sets coming September 1st. First up, we've got the Goblet of Fire figures with 671 pieces retailing for $50, which recreates the Hungarian Horntail challenge from the Triwizard Tournament. First, we've got Harry Potter in his Hogwarts uniform carrying Firebolt. Next, we've got Cedric Diggory in Hufflepuff colors carrying the egg from the challenge. Next, we've got Fleur Delacour with that dragon piece from Hagrid's hut. And Victor Crumb with the Durmstrang logo and the golden snitch. And the Hungarian Horntail looks super unique with those large wings. Next, we've got Luna Lovegood and Thestral figures with 292 pieces retailing for $20. And this 2-pack reminds me a lot of the Hagrid and Buckbeak gift with purchase. Our first Luna BrickHeadz looks great with the satchel and red apple. Plus, the Thestral has a unique build, making it look like it's in flight. And I think these make a fun addition to the collection. Next up, thanks to LEGO and the Ambassador Network, I was able to take a look at the new August Sonic and Creator sets. The $45 Knuckles vs. Dr. Eggman Egg Crusher mech comes straight out of one of the TV shows. And the build has a nice clean look with a lot of posability. Dr. Eggman can be placed inside, and around back it's powered by gems. On one arm there's a large stud shooter, and on the other a spinning claw. And there's even printed tiles on the feet. There's also a build for Knuckles' hoverboard, which he can fly to collect the rings. And there's also a build for a catapult, so you can fire boulders at Dr. Eggman. This set features Knuckles and Dr. Eggman, though neither are exclusive. The $70 Team Sonic command truck is a bit random, though there's a lot of play features. The command truck is pretty boxy with some nice colors. The front has a removable cab where you can place a minifigure inside. And the back is the same printed license plate and spoiler. On the side, there's a double stud shooter which can be posed to fire in different directions. There's also a hidden ramp to launch Tails' ATV. The entire side opens up for more play. At the center is a small kitchenette, with ladders leading up to Sonic and Tails' beds. Up on the top floor is a ping pong table with paddles, as well as a game console with printed screen, and large speakers. Exclusive to this set are the Caterkiller and Burrowbot figures. And while Tails Sonic and Metal Sonic look great, we have seen them before. The $45 Creator Unicorn Castle was the one I was looking forward to build the most, and I chose the castle over the Unicorn Ship and Forest Cabin. The color scheme is amazing as it floats above the brick-built clouds. The colorful stairs leads to the castle entrance with the great roof detail, and on the left is a cloud bridge and purple tower. Around back you can see the waterfall and golden carrot. The second floor is made of 3 colorful towers, with a balcony on the left and telescope on the right, and around back there's not much interior. And I love the unicorn and 2 Pegasus. The $55 Beautiful Horse can be built as a bear or a deer. The build for the horse comes together very nicely with all the curves and nice proportions. There's a lot of posability with the head, which can be lowered, plus the tail can be lifted up and down and the front leg bends. But the green base covered in flowers is what gives it a lot of stability. And when removed from the base, the back legs and front legs have ratcheting joints. So I'd have to say it's not easily posed. The $18 Tropical Toucan can be rebuilt as a fish or butterfly. The Toucan build itself was pretty straightforward. The Toucan features a colorful beak which ratchets open to hold the watermelon slice, and the 2 sections of the tail and wings can be posed, and the bird sits propped on a perch with a brick-built flower. The $30 Retro Telephone can be built into an 80s phone and 2 2000s phones, but I have to say that this 1960s rotary telephone was definitely my favorite of the builds, with all these great angles and curves. You can show off the winding cord by lifting up the receiver, and when you place the receiver down, you can see the rubberized supports. And just like you'd expect, you can use the rotary function where it snaps back into place thanks to this rubber band mechanism. I love the build for the simple stack of post-it notes, and you get a pencil to jot some notes down. On the whole, it was a lot of fun to get to build all these summer sets, and there's a ton of August sets with something for everyone. So there you have it, another super exciting week in LEGO news. I can't wait for the new Spider-Man minifigure series, and we'll definitely have to pick up a couple sets. Plus, the Wally and Eve set turned out perfect. And with the over 70 sets that came out on August 1st, I can't believe we've got even more great stuff coming for the rest of the year. Be sure to leave this video a thumbs up down below if you're as excited as me, and don't forget to subscribe because I'll be back next week with even more LEGO news. And let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you think about all the stories? And which one are you most excited about? And now we've got this week's giveaway winner. Congratulations! And be sure to email me from the About page on my channel so we can coordinate about the prize. And if you want to enter this week's round, just leave me a comment about this week's news. You must be a subscriber to win. And definitely turn on notifications to find out when my next video is posted, because I'll be announcing the winners at the end of some of the videos. That's all the time we've got for today. Thanks and have a good one!